time to graduate from homemade enchiladas to this flavorful dish, and you'll get reviews that rave about taste. These are homemade chili rellenos, or stuffed chili peppers. Becky Lowe is promising this will be a taste hit. Admittedly, it sounds like something that I would only order at a restaurant, but you say the average home cook can pull this off.
Oh, absolutely. You know, many times with recipes we think that they are hard, but when we actually get down to it, they're pretty easy.
Says Becky Lowe, the expert cook. No.
Well, okay, I'll admit that I have not been, I've not made these a lot of times, so when I actually put it to the test, I thought, I can do this.
Doable.
My friend, Marion Robertson, she taught me in an afternoon. I figured this out.
Okay.
And so, you know, if I can do it, anybody can do it.
You're going to help us do it too. What all goes into it?
Okay, chilies. We've got to have the chilies. You know, some nice chilies. They're stuffed with cheese, and then they have a coating on the outside. And the traditional way is frying them. So I'm going to show you that, but I'm also going to show you the fast method.
We like fast methods.
Okay, I do too.
Come dinner time. Come dinner, yes.
I do too. So let's start with the chilies. The roasted have the best flavor, and there's a couple of ways that you can do it. You can do it on top of the stove, you know, with just putting them on. I have a gas burner, so I just put it right on the grill of my gas burner, or underneath the broiler in the oven, which is what I've done here, and that's pretty easy. You do it until they're charred and they start to pop, and then you want to place them in a plastic bag to sweat. Okay, and we'll just stick those in.
How long do they need to sweat?
About 20 to 30 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, and I have some that have sweat.
They are appropriately
and I'm
sweating.
actually going to dump these out on the pan so that we can see them. Okay, you can see that they're nice and ready to go. Okay, this is the part where it takes a little bit of time, but it's not hard. The next thing is that we're going to peel those. And if you want to just grab a butter knife out of the drawer.
Sure.
Okay, butter knife is an easy way to do it, or a paring knife. These chilies have now sweat, and many times you can actually just pick that up with your fingers and peel that off.
So the sweating is kind of like a mini steam. It just helps the skin
absolutely.
peel nicely.
Absolutely. Okay, so you go ahead and peel one, too. We're going to use those. And
he's not letting me be a bystander today. She's
no.
like, get in here.
Get your hands into this. Okay, and with this, you want to have a foil-covered pan because it's kind of messy, so that part's kind of messy.
Kind of fun, too.
Yeah, it is. And if they're not coming off, then the butter knife, that's what you got the butter knife for. You can just gently scrape that with the butter knife. Okay, but you just want that nice peel to come off. Next thing we're going to do is make a slit in the side of these.
Therapeutic, isn't it? I don't know. It's just falling right off.
Open it up and take out the veins and the seeds. And I like to rinse them. Some people don't like to rinse them. I do.
Do you lose flavor if you rinse?
I think so, because you're getting that bits of chard that's in there, and I like that.
You like it to be a little softer.
Yeah,
okay.
I do. Okay, so that's the step. Now, just for speed and cleanliness, I'm going to swap that over.
Okay.
Okay, and we have some ready to go. And actually, you're going to just use your hands there.
Oh. Save the paper towels. Here you go.
All right. Okay, so here's some that are all peeled and ready to go.
Okay.
And they have the seeds removed. Okay, so I'll give you one.
Okay.
I'll take one.
Yes.
And we want to stuff them with cheese. And Monterey Jack is my favorite. Or you could do some special cheeses. If you want a little extra flavor with it, then you could also do some jalapeno, some pepper jack cheese, and put some jalapeno in there.
Like when you say stuff, we're loading it up, right?
Only you want it closed, and so if that's not going to quite fit, then just break off the end of that cheese so that it fits down inside there.
Okay.
Okay, and we're going to fry these, and we don't want the cheese to come out, so take a toothpick and
close it off.
Seal that.
Okay.
Okay, and then just remind your guests that when they eat it, that there's a toothpick in there.
Yeah, please do that. Or if I'm a guest, please remind me.
And okay, ready to go.
Yeah.
Now our breading. Okay, once again, pepper jack cheese is good. You could do it shredded, and if you're shredding it, then just kind of push that together into a ball so it fits in there.
For what, you're breading?
No, that's just for cheese. Just another thing with the cheese.
Oh, if you're using the grated kind.
Correct.
Got it.
Correct. Okay, breading. Now, we say breading, but it's really not breading. It's eggs. We've whipped the whites, and I like to use, my sauce has a lot of salt in it, and so I don't use extra salt, but if you're using fresh tomatoes, then adding some salt to your egg yolks would work. Okay, and then, so it's just egg whites, egg yolks, and we'll fold those two things together. Extra easy breading. Anybody can do that. Okay, then we're ready to dip.
This is the fun part, right?
Miriam was teaching me this. She says as a child, this was her job, is to well, I don't think she whipped the whites, but she was the dipper. So she dipped the eggs, the chilies into the batter and then ready for her mom to
You
cook
can do this assembly style. It'd be a fun family meal to prepare
Absolutely.
together.
In fact, this is something that you can do ahead, freeze it, and you're ready to go. All right, so we'll put it into the eggs. Make sure that, oh my goodness, you know, one thing I completely missed on, and this is a good example of why, you want to dip them in flour first. The flour helps that the coat.
To stick? Okay.
Yeah, and I completely forgot the flour.
You know what? We love when Becky Lowe makes us all feel human, right? Flour first, then the breading, the eggs, yeah.
Yep, and then you're frying it until it's golden brown,
okay,
and using some tongs to just kind of turn those over, and you're ready to go with it.
Nice.
Okay, so a sample that did work is right here. You know, you can see that there is the coated. It's completed. It's ready to go. But, you know, sometimes we want the fast method. So roasting the chilies, peeling them, that was a little bit messy with your hands, and it took a little bit extra time. So what we do is these chilies.
You can bake it up then, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So let's put the chilies on the bottom. We need an extra chili.
Okay. Cheese on top?
Yep. Put the cheese in there. And you don't even have to push this one down since this is going to be baked. Go ahead and just sprinkle it on.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Here it comes.
Yep. Put the whole thing on.
Oh.
Yep.
Well,
Dump
don't mind if I do. Okay. Oh, and then you're layering.
Yeah. Now we're going to put those chilies on the top.
I made a grand cheese mess over here. All right.
And that's kind of large, so we'll just kind of turn that over.
And baking instructions on this?
Okay, 350 degrees.
Breading goes on top.
Yeah, and this is our breading.
A casserole version. Can I say that?
No, you can't say a casserole.
I just insulted Mexican food from top to bottom by saying casserole, but here it is. It is baked glory.
It is. In fact, casserole, in many recipes you might find on the internet, have a custard with it, and that is not the dish. But this is that breading, so now it's going to cook up. You could sprinkle a little bit of cheese on the top of there for browning.
Yum.
And so very, very easy. And you could actually use canned chilies for that one.
If
so
you wanted
fast.
A nice alternative to those enchiladas. Becky, thank you so much. Recipe is on our website.